G'day everyone, it's SDS SuperCoach providing SuperCoach content for you. You can check me out on Twitter at Stephen D.W. Smith and also on Instagram at SDS_SuperCoach_YT. Liking and subscribing would be grouse. All right, we are here to do my round 9 preview. Knocked off early from work, which couldn't believe it. But yeah, so I'm going to go through the review and then probably go to the gym and smash out the Kendrick Lamar new album, which I'm pretty excited about, but I've prioritized you guys over the album, so it's all good. I'd make that decision 10 out of 10. Anyway, let's head into SuperCoach. So this is how I had my team to end for round 8. So that's how I finished as. So I'm going to be showing you my trades, like my captain, vice captain, and all that. So, right. Okay, so I'll show you what I was going to do. So Hinge, who's got a break even of 71, in my opinion, has to go. So he's out. Gibcus is gone too. And O'Driscoll. Now, I will say this. So we know that O'Driscoll's confirmed out for 6 weeks with a hotspot in his foot. Gibcus is just out for the 1 week due to health and safety protocols. So I was trading these blokes anyway in my original plan. So, but I guess it's extra motivation to do these moves. So we've got a big talking point when it comes to the rookies. So obviously there's 2 options here. 3 options. So we've got Jack Carroll, 123k mid from Carlton. We've got Maurice Rioli, 123k rookie from Richmond, small forward. And we've got defender for the GWS Giants and Cooper Hamilton. So what is my decision between these 3? Now, I'm going to be bringing 2 of these blokes in. And yes, I'm using my 3rd boost for the year. I think it's time to start just smashing out these boosts now. Felt like I've held on to 1 too many at this stage of the season. I think realistically, you should have no boosts by the time the buys are done. So I think I need to be smashing through these and not put them to waste. So who am I choosing? So Rioli is the obvious one. Now, I think he provides you job security. He provides you, clearly some scoring potential, but my worry is he also presents a bit of a flaw because he's a small forward from Richmond. Now, Richmond are going okay at the minute, but small forwards tend to be a bit of a roller coaster when it comes to scoring. So I'll just keep that in mind. So is he a field option? I think he's an emergency loophole option. So if Richmond play on the Friday night or early Saturday game, I'd be giving that a bit of a crack, see what he scores. If he does well, brilliant. But just in case he doesn't score well, you put him on the bench. And yeah, I think it just depends on the matchup because Rioli's done well against West Coast, who aren't that good this year due to certain reasons. And then Collingwood, who are still finding their feet in terms of their young blokes and their senior blokes and new coach. So and he's coming up against Hawthorn this week. So it could be another decent score this week, but we'll have to wait and see. So Maurice Rioli's coming into the side. Now it's between Jack Carroll and Cooper Hamilton. One's 20k more expensive, but Carroll, I think, just presents more potential as a scorer. Oh, wait, what have I done? Oh, sorry. Let me just sub DeConing into the back line. Where's Maurice Rioli? I'll put him in there. Yeah, so he's going to go forward. And Jack Carroll's going to come into the side for me. I'm picking him over Cooper Hamilton. I think most times I would be picking Cooper Hamilton, but there's just too many options this week. And I can't bring in all 3 because, 1, I'd actually need to bring in a defender here. But 2, they've all got the same buy, and this round 12 buy is really going to cause me a little bit of problems to field enough players. So I'm bringing in these 2. I think that they've got the most potential for job security, so to play week in, week out. and to make the most coin. Now, I think Rioli, there's a chance Rioli could make only, I think there's a real chance he could potentially only make 100K because of that flaw that he could have as a small forward. Just a couple of crap scores and boom, just like Malcolm Roses from the Suns. And Jack Carroll in the Michael Voss loves him apparently. So, and Carlton are dealing with a lot of injuries at the minute. So I think there's a wing spot up for grabs, and I think Carroll is the right bloke to go for here. Cooper Hamilton, we don't know what his job security is like and all that. So it seems like these two have got the safest job security and the highest potential to score well. Now, for my premium defender, sorry. What? Oh, I'll fix it up later. All right. Anyway, so for my premium defender, yes, I am bringing in a defender this week. I think it's it's the one position where I really need to start topping up some premiums here, because I've got Chris Short, Whitfield, and Hewitt, who I haven't really touched the back line whatsoever this season, and it's probably time to change that, because we need to start getting a couple of these blokes off the field. So it's come down to two players. One of them is Jordan Dawson from Adelaide, who scored a whopping 134. So he's an option. The other one is just to get this one out of the way and bring in my favourite player in the competition, James Sicily. So it's a tough decision, because Dawson presents value, first of all, and he certainly has that capability with a beautiful left boot. And if he stays in the role that he played last week against Carlton, then he's a real shot at top six. On the other hand, you've got James Sicily, who's killing me each and every week by not having him. So, and he's, I just love the man. So who am I choosing? I'm going to be choosing James Sicily to bring in. Now, it saved me 50K if I brought in Dawson. But my thing is, I have checked out. Next week, I want to bring in one of Brayshaw or Petrarca or another midfielder of some kind. So I want to bring in one of those. I want to bring in a midfielder next week. Now, I tested it out. I can still afford Brayshaw or Petrarca if they don't go absolutely bonkers. I'm sure both of them won't, but let's just hope that they don't. But I can afford to bring in Brayshaw or Petrarca next week, even bringing in Sicily. So I just think Sicily so secure to finish top six at the minute. So he's coming into my side. I don't have to worry about this headache and not having him in my side compared to Max Gawn. Max Gawn's really the only other player that's giving me headaches that I don't own. So, but we'll worry about that after the bye. Probably Proust to Gawn after the bye. So there's my trades for this week. Leaves me 97K in the bank, which is fine. Why is Jack Carroll here? Sub in. Okay. It's just being a bit stupid. Cheers. All right. I don't know. What am I doing? Rioli, get into the forward line. Thank you. Jack Carroll, go into the midfield. Thank you. Confirm trades. Leaves me with 2 boosts left to play around with my side and to make trades. To obviously, the aim for SuperCoach is to quickly update your side as much as possible to have a full 22 premiums. So we can see the team now. It looks really strong. We'll get Sicily on field for McCartan. I'm actually going to put Connor McDonald on field. You'll see later. Sam Hayes. Yeah, we'll have Rioli as the emergency. All right, so, and Hewitt, I guess we'll find out later today, but it's not fully confirmed that he'll play. But he has been selected in the side, and if he can get through training today, he should be able to. He'll be selected to play. So, look, I'm not going to do any emergency loopholes or whatever down back because Like if Hewitt plays, obviously we don't have one. But even if we did, Hewitt, I'm just worried could be a laid out if he is selected to play. And I think there's a real chance that could happen. So we've got McCartan there just in case. Let's say Hewitt doesn't play. McCartan would just pop in there and I would loop. Sorry, De Koning would come in and I would loop him with McCartan. So I'd have to be pretty quick on that. So see how De Koning goes. But look, yeah, so that's the case for both scenarios. If Hewitt plays, perfect, play him. If he doesn't, then we'll loop De Koning to McCartan, see how they go. And then for the midfield, I'm going to loop McDonald with McComb tonight. So he'll be the emergency. If he scores well, perfect. I can just keep him there. If he doesn't score well, then I'll just swap in Jack Carroll and just see how he goes against the Giants. I'm still not considering Hobbs after that 93. Just a bit dodgy. All right, so we've gone through that. Now, who's my captain and vice captain for this week? I think it's going to be McRae at vice captain tonight. I'll be watching the game tonight. Pretty excited. I don't know why. I'm just excited for footy tonight for some reason. So it should be a decent game as well. So I want to see McRae in the flesh. So he's vice captain, early game. That's fine. Now it's between Oliver and Neil for captain. And I think I'm going to go Lockie Neil. I've just got a weird feeling something could go wrong with Oliver. Oliver's certainly got a massive ceiling, but he's certainly got the capabilities of just randomly scoring a 70 for whatever reason. Jackson Nelson's back for the West Coast Eagles. Sorry, West Coast fans hate when people say the West Coast. The West Coast, done it again. West Coast Eagles have brought back Jackson Nelson this week. So I'm worried he could tag Oliver, but maybe Petrarca. We'll wait and see. So I think that, so this is how the team's going to go. Lockie Neal, could it be a Clayton Oliver of last year 2.0 against the Crows at Adelaide Oval? That gets me a bit excited. So, that's going to be the team for this week. I'll just quickly, I have a little concern here, though, for next week. So I want to bring in a premium midfielder next week and also Greg Clark and probably a rookie defender. So one of Buku Karmas or Rory Thompson. So bring in one of those two, or I could go early on a Luke Cleary, the Richmond key defender. I can't pronounce his name. We all know the debutant for this week. And there's someone else that I can't quite... Brody Kemp. Says I could go early on one of them or whoever's on the bubble between Karmas and Rory Thompson. I think Karmas would be probably a bit of a slow burn, but I think his job security is okay at the minute, so we'll wait and see. But we'll wait and see how the scores go this week. But that's my plan. So first of all, obviously not ideal defender options for rookies. Second of all, if I bring in Clark and a premium midfielder, the thing is, so say, because I want Greg Clark on field. Yeah, of course. All right. So what I could do, so it would be, so those six right there, Martin, Clark, and Brayshaw or Petrarca. If you see the problem, I'd have to bench probably Greg Clark, but he's going to be a really good scorer on field, but he's just going to be stuck on my bench unless I loop him with Martin, I guess. I don't know. So that's a little problem. I mean, hey, the other thing is I could sub in Martin for Rioli, put Martin down forward, and potentially be a loop with Zach Butters. That's just the stage I've gotten with Zach Butters. So this is for next week. That's my early plan at this stage. But maybe I do something like that, but I don't. It's a bit of a stupid idea. Look, the three players I'm thinking of trading out next week, early thoughts, but we'll see how we go, is Dacos, McDonald, and and Durden. For a rookie defender, a premium midfielder, and Greg Clark, which will give me enough money to do those moves. And of course, using another boost. So it's just a little bit interesting. Do I prioritize Greg Clark that much to where he has to be on the field, where I get rid of a premium, where I don't go for a premium midfielder, maybe bring in another premium defender instead? Look, the whole idea is to upgrade to your premium side. Now, at the minute, I have one free spot down back. I've got 2 free midfield spots and a free ruck spot. So I think I'm just going to go, look, if Greg Clark's on field, so be it. I think if Greg Clark's on the field, so be it, because it's going to be tough to get him on field. But the whole idea of SuperCoach is to upgrade to premiums and see how we go, and hopefully have the top 8 midfielders, the top 6 defenders, the top 2 rucks, and the top 6 forwards. That's the whole aim of the game, and that should get you a really high rank. So, look, that's my early thoughts for next week. Was there anything there to check, or could I clock off early for this video? I don't think so. There's not really much else to check. So, look, I'm going to end it here, fellas. I'll see. I might see you on Sunday for my round review. John Egan, it might be your week where you might be able to see a bit of a tipsy Stephen for the round review, because I am going out on Sunday night to sell. I think I'm going out on Sunday to celebrate a uni mate's birthday. So we'll see how that goes, and if I can be bothered to do a video, you know what? If I get home at a reasonable time, I will do it. So, but if I'm home at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. or more, not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. But yeah, anyway, we'll end it there. So also shout out to Andrew. Is it Andrew Jacob? I'm just checking my latest video because he is a frequent commenter. Is it Andrew? Andrew Yakos. I thought it was Jakob. Andrew Yakos. Shout out to him because he's been commenting quite a bit on my latest videos and whatever, and I really do appreciate it. He's made 7 comments on the channel, so shout out to him. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support from everyone. So, and yeah, make sure you leave a comment down below if you need a question or a query or whatever. I'll answer any questions or any comment realistically. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good weekend with your SuperCoach side and your footy team, and cheers. Have a good one.